Thank you. Sorry. Is it okay now? Okay, my wife was cooking the dinner when I was. So what was he doing? He was. Oh, his wife was cooking. His wife was cooking the dinner while he was working in the garden. Okay, what is your mom doing while you're having a class with me? What is your mom doing while you are having a class with me? Do you know? Thanks for tuning in, Sir David Larson. Instead of, okay, while I was having a class. Very good. But instead of wash, usually it ends with ing, right? Remember? If when we use when, right, for present continuous, usually it ends with ing. So instead of I think my mom is wash, what should you say? I think my mom. Okay. I think my mom is washing. Yeah. I think my mom is washing the dishes while I was having a class. All right. Okay. Now let's do these. Rewrite the sentences. So we have an example here. Okay. So example. He arrived, and then I had a bath. So if you will rewrite this sentence, you will say, he arrived. Okay, he arrived when I was having a bath. Okay, so he arrived when I was having a bath. Okay, go. Okay, he knocked the phone. He knocked at the door. I answered the phone. Okay, go. He knocked the phone. Okay, he knocking at the door. Or instead of knocking, what should you use? Because we're gonna follow this pattern, right? We have a pattern here. Arrived. It ends with ed, right? So it's past. He arrived, not ing. When? This one, okay. Yeah, ed, okay? So same. He knocked at the door when I answering the phone. Okay. All right. What about number 2? He came downstairs. I had breakfast. He came down. Okay. Again, he came downstairs when I having. What's missing there? He came downstairs. That's correct. He came downstairs. Can you say it again? Okay. What's missing? When I having breakfast? When I having breakfast, what's missing? There you go. When I was. So he came downstairs When I was having breakfast. Very good. Okay, what about number 3? The phone rang. I washed the dishes. The phone rang. I washed the dishes. Good job. The phone rang when I was washing the dishes. Okay, next. The boss arrived when she was the bus arrived. I'm already saying the answer. The bus arrived. She typed a letter. The bus arrived. She typed a letter. Mhm. Okay, something's missing again. The bus arrived when she typing a letter. What's missing again? When she typing, you said earlier when she typing, what's missing there? When she when she, okay, there you go. When she was, always remember, okay, that's the pattern. Was. Okay, good job. Next, the train left. I bought the tickets. The train left. I bought the tickets. Okay. All right. What is the present continuous form of bought? Of buy? Is it boughting? Buying. There you go. So instead of boughting, what will you say? The train arrived. Exactly. Okay, say it one more time. The train arrived. I bought the ticket. The train left. I sorry. The train left when I. Okay, what's the what's the present continuous form or the past continuous form? The train left. I bought the ticket. Remember, it should be ending ing. Okay, okay. Again, the train left. I bought the ticket. Okay, what's missing again? I buying? I buying? What's missing? Okay, the train left when I. There you go. I was buying the ticket. Okay. Oh, so the train left when I was buying the ticket. Very good. At least now you know. But we'll do a recap later. Okay, last but not the least, it rained heavily. I drove to London. It rained heavily. I drove to London. So use this pattern, okay, when I was, and ing. Say that again. It rained heavily. I drove to London. Good job. It rained heavily when I was driving to London. Okay, let's do a recap. Number 1, he knocked. He knocked. Good job. There you go when I was answering the phone. Next, he came downstairs. Very good. Good job. That's it. Next. Rang. The phone rang. Good job. All right, number 4. The bus arrived. When? There you go. It should be ing. Remember? Okay, good. When she was typing a letter. Okay. Train left. I bought the tickets. When I was bought. Okay, when I was buying. All right, the train left when I was buying the ticket. All right, good. It rained. Good job. There you go. That's it. Easy, right? So you just have to remember the pattern. Okay, I was. When? When you're using this, the verb should be, it should end with ing always. So answering, having, washing, typing, buying, driving, right? Okay. When I was answering, when I was having breakfast, when I was washing the dishes, she was typing a letter. I'm buying tickets. All right, and then driving to London. All right, good job. Very good. Now we can finish the last activity. Okay, part B. Okay, same. We have an example here. You have to answer the following questions. What were you doing when he arrived? So open and close parentheses. You should be saying that you're here. Have a bath. Have a bath. So how should you say that? So when he arrived, so what were you doing when he arrived? When he arrived, I was having a bath, right? So change have a bath to having a bath. All right. What were you doing when he arrived? Cook a meal. Hi, Sir Mamo and John Apelu. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so when he arrived, I was cooking a meal. Good job. All right, next. What were you doing when he arrived? Washed the dishes. I was washing the dishes. All right. Okay, next. What were you doing when he arrived? I'm fine. I'm great. Thanks for asking, Sir Mamo and John Apelu. All right. What? Very good. What were you doing when he arrived? Okay, next type letters. Typing a letters. Okay, it's plural, so no need for article of. Okay, so you just say, when he arrived, I was typing letters. Okay, I was typing letters. No need for article of because it's plural. A means one, okay? Okay, but that's correct, typing. All right, next. What were you doing? Next is shave. Okay, good job. I was shaving. So when he arrived, I was shaving. Next, boil the milk. I was boiling the milk. Alright, next. Phone my sister. Okay, when he arrived, I was phoning my sister. Alright, next. Last but not the least, dust the bedroom. Dust the bedroom. Okay, so when he arrived, I was dusting the bedroom. Good job. There you go. It's easy, right? Okay, next. Let's finish this up. Can we finish, do you think? Okay. Yeah. So what was he doing while you were cooking dinner? Work in the garden. So while I was cooking dinner, he was working in the garden. Same as usual. Okay, go ahead. So what were you doing what was he doing while you were cooking the dinner? He was having a Okay. All right. He was having a washes. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, next. What was he doing while you were cooking the dinner? He was watching television. All right. Next, number 3, clean his shoes. Cleaning his shoes. Very good. Okay, listen to the radio. Yeah, while you were cooking dinner. So it's just the same. Just go here directly. While I was, he, oh yeah, he, to the radio. Don't forget the article back. So he was listening to the radio. Good job. I remember that song when I was young. I'd listen to the radio, waiting for my favorite song. Okay. So while I was cooking dinner, he was listening to the radio. All right, next, change his suit. I was cooking the dinner. Suit. Very good. So while I was cooking the dinner, he was changing his suit. How about sit in the dining room? He was sit. Okay, he was sitting in the dining room. Good job. Okay, next, read the paper. Read the paper. Good job. Okay, and last but not the least, drive home from work. Very good. Now you got it. Perfect. Good job. It's easy. Now it's easy because you already know the pattern. Good job. Okay. So I guess we'll end it here and let's just practice your corrections today. Okay. Maybe we can practice some. Okay. So here you are. All right. Okay, so instead of I get the bed in 10 o'clock, what should you say? I usually go to bed. And then at, not in. Yeah, all right. And then he knocked instead of knocking. He knocked at the door. He knocked when I was answering. All right. And then here is just missing this one. When I was, okay? Instead of when I was having breakfast. Most of that, that's the only correction was. And this, the past tense of buy is buying. All right. No, the present, I should say. Buying, not boughting, okay? And then, since this is plural, they are letters, no need for article ah. That's it. So far, so good. All right? So you can screenshot your corrections and then you can review on that. All right? Thank you so much, Neil, for your time today. I hope you have a wonderful night. Goodbye. Shinyon Kwaila. Bye. When I was young, I listened to the radio, waiting for my favorite song. Yes, Emma. Later, after an hour. I'm going to take a bath first, okay? Why? Do you need something, baby? What do you want to eat? You want to eat fish? Where will I get fish? I think we'll have chicken for dinner. Do you want chicken? Are you hungry?
Papa.
Do you want chicken, baby?
Papa.
Go. I'm going to take a bath first, okay? And then let's have dinner. All right?
Papa.
When I was young, I listened to the radio. Yep, Daddy. I'm done. Waiting for my favorite song. Magklase. Let's have dinner first, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you later after an hour. No. I'm going to have my next class at 8 o'clock, so see you at 8 o'clock. Goodbye. When I